Hi, this is Becky Ivory with the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, and today we are on Chapter 12, which is the Law of Curiosity, which simply says that growth is stimulated by asking why. It's actually stimulated by asking a whole lot of questions, and John tells us a great story about a man named Richard Feynman. He was quite an accomplished person. He earned his PhD. He was a professor at a prestigious university. He won the Nobel Peace Prize for Physics, and he was invited to participate in the Manhattan Project, which was the nuclear bomb, when he was still in his 20s. So you would think this guy must be a genius, right? But his IQ was 125. Now that's still above average, but not in quite the genius area. The difference for him was in curiosity. He loved learning. His high school teacher even tried to shut him up one time by giving him a book she thought would be way too hard for him just to keep him busy. And it turned out to be one of his favorite books in the end. So he tells a story about when he actually went through a slump, and it happened soon after the Manhattan Project was over. Those years were very grueling and demanding, and he found himself really burned out. I want to read to you, though, his explanation of how he got out of that slump. He wrote, "I used to enjoy doing physics. Why did I enjoy it? I used to play with it. It didn't have to do with whether it was important for the development of nuclear physics, but whether it was interesting and amusing or fun to play with. When I was in high school, I'd see water running out of a faucet growing narrower. I wonder if I could figure out what determines that curve. I found it was rather easy to do. I didn't have to do it. It wasn't important for the future of science. Somebody else had already done it. That didn't make any difference. I'd invent things and play with things for my own entertainment. So I've got this new attitude. Now that I am burned out and I'll never accomplish anything, I'm going to play with physics, whether I want to, without worrying about any importance whatsoever." Well, you can probably guess how this story ended. Soon afterwards, he saw somebody in the cafeteria playing with a plate, spinning it. And he was so fascinated by that, he started studying it and explaining it. And you guessed it, before he knew it, he had a Nobel Peace Prize for physics. Do you have a problem to solve, a challenge to overcome, a skill to develop? If you'll apply this law of curiosity, I promise you that not only can you answer those questions for yourself, but you'll have a whole lot more fun doing it. Go have a wonderful week on your pursuit of happiness.